I think of the rodeo.
Well, there you go. A lot of us do. And but a lot of us don't think of a theater out here in Lakeside, and there is a little one out here, 80 seats, and they fill them all the time. It's called the Octet One. We're on Main Street, M-A-I-N-E Street in Lakeside, and this is the Octet One Theater. It's a little theater here in Lakeside, and it's doing quite well. And Wayne Erreca is with us. And Wayne, are you the owner, not the owner, but the creator, the director?
Well, my title is the president of the corporation and also artistic director.
Now how is the first question that comes to mind is how is it having a little theater in Lakeside?
Well, it's probably the same answer that early frontiersmen would say if they were at Fort Apache.
Yeah.
But that's no negative to the area because the area is absolutely delightful.
Right.
It's very, very blissful out here.
And so you've been working since 1996. You've done something like 14 productions here.
Right.
But the thing is with theaters that start out is that it's hard to survive, isn't it?
Oh, sure. Sure. It's hard to survive, especially if you're trying to keep your integrity on picking choice pieces of work that may not be everybody's favorite, but it's good vehicles for good acting, strong actors, and that type of material. That makes it difficult.
And this is actually we're looking at a little piece of the production. We'll have them start here in a minute. This is from your new production, the first one of the new season.
Right.
It's called Red December. Let's have them do a little bit of
Sure,
it. Right?
great.
Here we go.
Yeah, Milty, I don't know. I mean, what's wrong with being slapped? Most of the dames do it.
It's being half blind, puking your guts out, is your idea of the real world. Then be my guest, Schulte, but don't count me in.
You know, Milty, did anyone ever tell you you're a prude?
A piece of dried fruit?
No, a prude, not a prune. Yeah, I mean, you're a prude, Milty.
Buzz off, Thomas.
Oh, buzz off, Thomas, buzz off. You're an ass, right? Yeah, he's not coming. So what? You got some mental stimulation. Be careful, you'll have a cerebral hernia.
What is it with you guys? Is it a crime to educate oneself?
Hey, no. We thought you'd like to go into town with us. We figured you'd like some entertainment.
Hang on, Schulte. Go damn an already humid evening.
Hey, there you go. A little snippet from Red December. I appreciate these guys being here this early in the morning. You guys don't usually play this early in the morning, do you?
Actors do not get up before 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, and tell me about that. You wrote this show, didn't you?
Yes.
It comes from personal experience?
Correct.
Oh, that's very interesting. Now tell me, while we're here, Wayne, and as we look at the little theater here, your project, your hope is that you can get some. You don't really have a lot of money for advertisement.
No.
And what is your hope?
Well, I hope that we can remain here in the East County. I mean, this is a great venue. This space right here is just absolutely wonderful. I think it's a really uncharted territory. There's a lot of people out here in the East County that I'm sure love theater. It's just the problem is that having a minimal budget, we just don't have the means to get the exposure.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that don't know we're here.
And some of that exposure comes from being critiqued in the newspapers and
Correct.
so forth. And maybe like the other independent theaters around town, like the Sledgehammer and the Fritz, you too will be in that circle of critiques.
Well, I certainly hope so because the standard of work that we do is definitely on the same level.
Have you been selling out?
We do from times, you know, but out here it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. You know, a half house, we're very, very happy with a half house.
Right. Excellent. Well, we're out here in Lakeside on Main Street, right next to the feed store, as a matter of fact. And they've got a little theater going here. Yes.
I'm just laughing. You said right next to the feed store.
Well, it is.
Well,
it's right, isn't it? It's right next to the feed store, is it not?
It's right. Well, actually, it's closer to the Golden Goose Coffee Shop and great coffee.
Oh, you know what? The Golden Goose is a good coffee shop, too.
Oh,
I have eaten myself.
To the feed store as well.
There you go. The coffee
great.
shop is on the other side.
Okay, how much are tickets, Mike?
Yeah, how much are tickets, Wayne?
$10 for general admission, $9 for student, military, and senior, and for group rates, $8 a ticket, 20 or more.
And this show runs through?
September 19th.
Fantastic. Okay. We're going to come back and show you a little more of the show and take you outside, show you exactly where we're at next time.
That's good, because they don't have advertising, so we're going to build the house for them.
That's right.
We're going to show them the power of the morning news.
We're going to try.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay. We're live downtown Lakeside at the Manhattan Playhouse, where the current production of Red December is happening. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Actually, the Sunday performance starts at 2 o'clock today, if I'm not mistaken. And Wayne Erreca is with us. He is the director here. And Wayne, we're out on the middle of the street here. Very quiet here in Lakeside this morning. But this theater is here next to the coffee house. And, well, you know, we're kidding about it, but the feed store is a couple of doors down.
Right down here.
And how is this theater being received here?
Well, you know, by some people, good.
Yeah.
And the other people, I don't know who they are. I don't know if I'm being received by them or not because I don't see them.
It's a challenge, isn't
It's
it?
very much a challenge.
Yeah. Tom winds his way into the theater. We actually passed the lobby, which you restored, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And now we're heading into the theater. A little theater, 80 seats, right? But but how many people do you have during a show?
Usually anywhere from 25 all the way up to 81. We seat 81.
And we're watching a little piece from Red December. It's a show from, well, post Pearl Harbor.
Well, it begins on December 7th, 1941, and then it goes through the first 3 weeks of the war.
Wayne, hang on. We're having a fight on our hands.
Jim, I said, get up, little Steve.
He's right, Chief. I'm a coward. I froze. I couldn't pull the goddamn trigger. I froze.
Stand on your feet. It's over.
I let you down. He could have killed us.
So that's a little scene from wow, pretty intense here.
Yes.
My goodness.
Back down.
This is.
Very nice. And tell us about. I can't see him right now. Is Mike a former military person there?
Yes.
Is that him right here, standing right here?
That's Mike.
Hey,
right there.
Mike. Let's. We're gonna have to break you out of the spell that you're in. You were a military person.
That's correct.
So this is not a stretch for you, is it?
No, as a matter of fact,
You didn't have to. I didn't have to learn lines or anything. You just
Nope, it comes
came
natural.
down to it. Now, what brought you to the theater?
Just the excitement of being able to influence people.
Yeah. Do you like it? Do you like the show?
No, this is great. The guys are excellent. Wayne's super.
Having a great time here.
Awesome time. Awesome time.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for coming here this early in the morning. Wayne, these guys, how much you paying them?
Well, we'll talk about that at the last performance. They're getting donuts this morning.
Okay. That's plenty. That's plenty. Right. So this is the current production of Red December. How long does it last?
It lasts through till September 19th.
All right. Fantastic. And you run Fridays, Saturdays, and then Sunday matinees?
Correct.
Okay. How much are the tickets?
$10 for general admission, $9 for student, military, and senior.
And before we let you go, I just wanted to say this. A lot of a theater's success, unfortunately, depends on how much publicity you get, and from, in this case, the big newspaper in town, right? The
Right.
Tribune. You haven't been critiqued in there, and
Right.
therefore people don't know you're here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But the Daily Californian and the Lakeside paper, they will.
The Lakeside Leader. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they've been absolutely fantastic.
Well,
Yeah.
the goal then for you is to get reviewed in the.
The Union Tribune, right? I mean, we're an independent theater. We're not in the community theater realm. We're not listed as a community theater. We're very much on the same level as the Fritz and Sledgehammer, some of the smaller independent theaters around town, and we would enjoy some exposure from the Union Tribune. It would be fantastic.
Paul and Christine, that's the scene here from the Octet One in Lakeside, where part of the cast is real military in this case.
Oh, you bet.